there. And I just want to share it with as many people as I can, because sexual assault is a topic that it's taboo. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to keep it hush hush. But it happens to so many people. So many people. And 83% of those so many people do not report the crime, which leaves the predator out there. So these sexual predators, they know they're not going to get caught. Chances are, 83%, I'm going to get away with it. So I can violate whoever I want to. No, you cannot. Not any further. Not as long as I am in your backyard. If I have something to do about it, you'll be in handcuffs where you belong. And we'll stop the vicious cycle. But I'm going to start off tonight by talking about the Start by Believing campaign that I found, and I'm so excited about it. It started 10 years ago, and the goal of it is to bring about to stop the silence, to encourage more people to come forward, and to provide a way to react across all different types of people, whether it be personal, police officers, teachers, governors, politicians. The purpose of this program and this campaign is to get as many people on board so we can have it consistent across the board about how to react when somebody tells you they've been sexually assaulted, molested, or raped. All right, and there's a special way it needs to be done too, because if you make the person, if you don't handle it the right way, the victim will not report the crime, and that's not what we want. We want more people to start utilizing the justice system and having their day, having that predator's day in court. I am going to go ahead and share my screen with you. I should have had it up there already. Oh, jeepers creepers. Jeepers creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. Keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. And thanks for riding the Sabrina Show. Let me stop this right here. Back it up. Now we can start. Sabrina Gravely, that is me. And this is the cover page. These are the colors that are going to be used. I have a lot of printouts, so if you're interested in campaigning, it's all on the website, startbybelieving.org. Startbybelieving.org. And before I continue any further, I want to give a big shout out to the End Violence Against Women International Group organization. They are the ones responsible for starting this program, and what a great endeavor you've gotten into. And I just want to let you know out there, I support you. I back you up. I'm gonna build an army. I'm a recruiter now. I'm an army recruiter. The army of ending sexual assault. But there were 4 slides that they provide that have free answers to frequently asked questions, and we're gonna look at 2 of those. So what is Start by Believing? Let me get out of your way. What is Start by Believing? Well, Start by Believing was created to end the cycle of silence and change the way society responds to sexual assault. We still are in an old school state of mind as far as how we respond. We want people to do exactly what the predator says. Be quiet. Don't tell nobody. Keep it a secret. And you tuck that away in your brain. Well, your brain can only hold it for so long, and then it rears its ugly head, and you end up with substance abuse problems, eating disorders, criminal behavior, educational issues, and there's a whole list of consequences, long-term consequences, mental illnesses. And I lit up all of those because I didn't get intervention, and I didn't heal from my assault until I really had 2018. It's 2023 now, but I'm just now getting the courage up to talk about it. So that's 5 years that have gone by. Anyway, the campaign focuses specifically on changing the response to survivors of sexual assault by expressing to them that you believe in them and that you support them. That's all the campaign is asking you to do, is to believe in the person, that if a person comes forward to you, that you will believe them and you will support them. You will listen to them and you will believe them. And that you will not doubt, shame, or blame them. I was in shame and guilt for many years. I felt guilty, like I did something to deserve him doing that to me. And the alcohol and the drug addictions, those help to mask the pain, the shame and the guilt. But it just caused more problems. Happy to report that I am clean and sober today, one day at a time. Let's continue on real quick. I don't want to keep you all too late. Why? Why do you need to start by believing? Well, like I said, often they face reactions of doubt and blame when they report the crime or reach out for help. These reactions can increase the trauma like 2 to 3 times for survivors than they would normally experience, and it decreases the likelihood that they will ever pursue justice and healing. This also means that perpetrators are not held accountable for their crimes, and that they remain free to continue to do it to more people. Little girls get to be raped because you couldn't speak up and you couldn't fight and get justice. Don't be afraid. Take back your courage. Take back your belief in yourself. That's what the predator wants to do, is to take those things from you and to keep you in silence. If he can keep you in silence, and if society can keep you in silence by turning their head away and not getting involved, then more children are going to get raped and molested if we don't do something about it. 83% of people do not report their crimes, which means that 83% of the time, a predator who knows they're going to go out and rape somebody, they're going to say, I'm going to go rape that girl because, you know what? I'm more than likely, chances are I'm not going to get caught. That's the mentality that they have, and that's why they keep doing it. They're blatant about it. Mine would drag me out of the bed in the middle of the night and take me to right in the middle of the house, in the kitchen chair pulled out, middle of the kitchen floor. Yeah. And I was a little girl, 8 to 10 years old. So they're very, very disgusting people. They're monsters is what they are. All right. Next, let's talk about 2 key responses that have a positive effect on survivors. 1, response is being believed, and 2, having someone to talk to, somebody that they can trust. Their trust has already been broken, so they need somebody that they can trust, somebody that won't judge them or make them feel any more dirty than they already do. Start by believing. I'm going to start by believing. I'm going to start by believing you. All right, this says sexual assault victims typically receive more negative reactions from loved ones than they do strangers like law enforcement or community service members. And it's very sad. The next slide, it actually says something profound. Victims may be better off receiving no support at all, than hearing reactions that are considered to be hurtful. Like you shouldn't take rides from strangers. That's why you gave him an okay to go ahead and have sex with you, because you got a ride from him. That's not true. That girl who gets a ride from a stranger is thinking somebody's just being a good Samaritan, and then she has to have sex with him because he gave her a ride. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And she should never have been made to feel that way. So we got to be very careful what we say to somebody when they come to us. Research estimates that women who have been sexually assaulted before their 18th birthday are twice as likely to be sexually assaulted again. And the childhood sexual assault victims and even teens of victims of rape, they grow into adulthood, and then they end up getting raped again, and they wonder, why is this? Well, there's this thing called grooming that predators do. It's sick. They teach children how to sexually entice or sexually please adults with their body language and how they talk and how they giggle, and they don't do it directly, but they encourage those kinds of behaviors. And that's all I have for you today. Subscribe if you like what you heard today. Subscribe. Woo! I got Disney Wave. All right, let's go ahead and stop the stop that. I want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the Sabrina Show. It is going to be a sexual assault issues site, and it's going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm going to take breaks. I'm going to do some writing activities. I love to write. I'm a writer. I have a Facebook page called The Writing Beast, and it's not under Sabrina Gravely. It is under Flossie Jane, so make note of that. But I will hold writing. You can watch me write if I'm working on a blog post, or we might have little lessons. If you want to comment or get a hold of me, I can be reached at gravelygogetter.com. Gravely, and I'll put that in the comments. I think that's the email I want you guys to use. I'm not sure yet. I never thought of that. Well, you live and you learn, right? But I do want you to get a hold of me, and if you want to do some writing, I do have a Grades by Gravely. You hear that? Grades by Gravely. Tutoring business. And I am willing to do remote sessions if you need help with writing on a formal level. But if you just want some informal lessons, mini lessons, I'm free. I'm absolutely game to do that with you. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired, but wait, it says there's more. We'll do writing hopefully on Tuesdays. Saturdays is going to be story time and book study. This is the book that I am going to be. Oh, I just got to be back here further. Goodbyes, Good Boundaries and Goodbyes by Lisa Turquist. Whenever I do a book study, it will be faith-based. So I'm a faith kind of girl. On Sundays, speaking of which, I will do a guided spiritual. I need the rest. Guided scripture writing sessions and Bible study. And on Fridays, we're going to have live. The Sabrina Show will be live every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. for a Q&A session and a discussion session to wrap up the week, recap what we worked on, and to look ahead at the upcoming week so you can plan accordingly. I don't want you to miss out on anything. But like I said, when you come, buckle up, enjoy the ride. Keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times, folks. And thank you for writing The Sabrina Show. Until next time, stay well and be safe.